What is up, everyone? I still don't have the Blue Yeti. January 3rd, Friday, my face looks like a Hopang man. But anyways, 2025. So, we did the 988 Vest for Warriors, went to the VA, got my injection, got more antipsychotics to help me with the situation. Possibly sadly, don't know what's God's purpose with that situation where I need to take medicine another month later instead of getting it on the same month of this month of 30th I was originally supposed to get it. Apparently, I have to wait till February 20th or so to pick up to get injection for my medication. Whew. So anyways, I had some Kodungo macro basically from a can, and it was actually pretty good. I thought in a can, being in a can, I thought it would maybe not be that good, possibly. Not being super fresh, possibly, maybe. I don't know, I have no idea, as I have no life basically. And the same old story. I don't want to keep saying these negative things. I feel horrible about it, about myself even more basically. Oh man, apparently I'm worse, maybe, according to the AI. The GTA guy that wipes his the whale basically, the sperm whale on the wall and whatnot, and has his truck and just drives out basically, and 10 cops are at him every time basically, and gets into fights all the time, just punches random people out there. That hilarious dude basically. Apparently I'm worse than him. So I don't know. I believe it. I'm just kind of mentally tired right now. But wow. I don't really do those things though, But apparently I am worse, so if I go that path, it's just that's all there is, Basically, sperm whales all over the house, I guess, of nonsense. Just, hypothetically, if the AI is telling the truth, that is. And then, and so on. Oh. And so much fun. Anyways, I'm nerding out. Magic School Bus earlier, some other time, not at the moment in a sense, maybe. I just remember Magic School Bus since I was a kid though, but I met another TI, this time a non-gay guy, actually a straight up Korean bro, that was really cool, I think, honestly, just very friendly and kind and, nice basically, as a Korean guy. His name is Kim Wongu. I don't know what his ancestry was, and I don't know what the reason they matched me with him. But then sadly, just like Alex Caswa, and the list goes on of all the people I've talked about on my past videos. Oh yeah, I saw Putnam earlier. He's a police officer now. And McGregor, I don't know what McGregor's up to. Guys in the army that I, served alongside with. And then basically, what is it? What was it? The way I speak and the way I am, I cannot remember. And I have to stay still basically with the train of thought, and then I have to focus at a certain direction basically, and then the memory comes to life. But anyways, wow, what is happening here? They're renovating the school, obviously, because I'm the project monarch of gods, of goddesses basically, or gods I meant. And so wherever I go, like PC Bang in Korea, they had a mini garden of plants literally because I went there. PC Bang meaning computers for video gaming and cigarettes and K-pop music that he talked about. Popular with amongst the kids basically and whatnot. And so yeah, I don't know about finally, but they are renovating the school, and it looks very colorful and nice. It's nicer when it already was nice, in my opinion. It's not bad for community college, But anyways, what else is there? Oh man, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Billy Graham's friend. But anyways, what else was I trying to? Oh yeah, Kim Wongu, my friend, my TI friend that I met. We met through online once again, like Gerald basically, but not like Gerald clearly, And then we walked around. We went to a Korean restaurant. We paid. Apparently, you got to sign in because of coronavirus and whatnot. That those times were really bad. And so he basically, there's like a way to check in basically. Apparently, you gotta say you're there or something, that you agree or something like that, or something to it. I have no idea. And then he basically signed in for me and him at the same time. Or how did that explain, if that makes sense? So anyways, that's what happened. Then we eat, and I'm like tired, exhausted right now, kind of like right now basically, but a little bit more, I think, if not more, way more maybe. My energy level is like spiking up and down in a sense, due to maybe sleeping at 2 a.m. and obviously mind control, and I don't know what they're doing to my body or my mom's or whatever, that I've found out after 10 years of torment. And thus, my body, feels better now, but earlier horrible. And just, not wanting to do anything. Almost actually took a nap at home instead of, coming out and exploring the schools basically. And I don't know what it is with this mind control. They make me see people that I've never seen before until I've met them recently, like Dr. Buckley, as if I've seen him in the past or something. I don't know what it means with the mind control, with the mind at least too, It's quite interesting. It's all mind games, You just gotta be alpha like me and overcome, alpha and omega like me, like I am. That movie was epic with X-Men, that Egyptian guy, that evil, like satanic looking guy. He's like, Magneto and whoever, if you listen to me and follow me and obey me or praise me or something like that, like a god basically, then I will triple your powers or something like that, And I love that saying when he copies Jehovah basically. He says I am or something like that, or Elohim or something like that, or something to it. And I was like, dang, that was pretty epic, Whatever. But anyways, I enjoyed that movie a lot. I watched it with the church members a long time ago. But anyways, Wangu, we hung out. We ate at the food place. We walked around in the field or whatever, like cities in Korea. I invited him to my aunt's church, where there was like 3-4 people, sadly. It's a small little church, but probably due to gang stalking, is my guess. There used to be a lot more in the past, is what I heard. So due to gang stalking, when they attacked me and my family, especially that her being my uncle being a pastor and everything, obviously they're gonna go harder on them. It's my guess. Like my cousin lost her child basically 2 times before getting a baby. Nobody in the church basically. My grandma dying recently, which is the mother of my aunt. Oh yeah, I gotta call them actually soon. I forgot. Not soon, literally, or yeah, something like that. And all those things basically, So yeah. I don't know. My opinion and the way I see things, you don't know how what a person is going through. Just because they look fine in the exterior doesn't mean they're fine in the inside like me. The inside is fine in a sense, but I am like mentally unwell, due to all these things obviously. So I wonder if my aunt's church, in Korea, if she was going through anything in, mentally or spiritually. Obviously spiritually is my guess. This mind battle or spiritual battle I meant with Lucifer and the Zagoons and whatnot. Obviously, feeling some eerie nonsense just now. But anyways, man. But anyways, yeah. So Wangu, I invited him to my aunt's church, and then she has a friend, like one other member, basically. I don't know. I heard that there's a lot more now, a lot more members now. It's what my grandma had said when she was alive. She goes to that church, basically. Used to, obviously, when she was alive. And so, anyways, what is it? Oh yes, somebody that I know. Her name is Imjipsa, is what we call her. The Chipsa님 basically is like the lowest rank in church, basically, in Korean language, basically. I don't know what the ranks are in America actually either, with church, you know. Pastors, the highest are priest, obviously, and then I have no idea. I can't really think that well at the moment. But the look, not just a guest, like not just a member, but one level above that, basically, is what Chipsani means. And she actually runs like a pizza / pasta like restaurant, basically, in Korea, which is pretty dope in my opinion, or nice, I meant. And I invited my buddy Wongu there too, and we ate. And then for some reason, so this gang stalking stuff was going on. I don't know what the real reason is, obviously. I don't know the real reason, obviously, but also kind of am guessing I know maybe. It's with the mom nonsense, and then obviously the mom nonsense, my own mom, basically, copies of her that they made, and they make me see them in agony and torment a lot of times, and then makes other people drained and tortured too, to save them possibly. And that kind of nonsense and wickedness is what the son over here is dealing with, is what I saw. And then other beings that are fake Jesus and Jehovah's are lying and torturing and placing my moms in those situations, and something to it like that. I may not be explaining it in perfect detail, but that's the truth so far. Is what I see, what I witness. And no matter how many times you want to kill my mother, even because I've said that, I guarantee you, I promise you hurt my mom though. You know, bad things will happen, obviously, but my mom though, if I've seen it, let me just put it this way: they killed her, and then so I found them, I killed them back, you know. But it doesn't end. They make more of them, and it drives me insane. It's not they just make more of them possibly, but they come back to life, so you don't completely die. Like me too. My head could blow off, you know, because not literally, but you know, through mind control and like the me, basically, if that makes sense. And then I would see myself through the AI, you know, graphically, my head exploding, and then they say you died and you lose, and it's that annoying, basically. You can ignore it and just move on like an alpha male, or you can fight it and be smart too and claim it all. And so I'm doing basically both in a sense. That's what's been going on, and it's really exhausting. But anyways, back to the story with this awesome Korean friend of mine that I truly miss, and I wish, you know, he's doing well, I hope. Kim Wongu, pizza and everything and whatnot, and I invited him to the church, and then he's holding his fist at me constantly. I'm like, hey man, what's your problem? You know, stop doing that to me, you know. So I was like, what's going on? Gang stalking and whatnot, obviously. Every reason is gang stalking, basically, is what I just leave it as, you know. Not gonna read every little label, ingredients and everything, and weight gainer or whatever anymore. I'm just too tired of that now, you know. So just leave it at, I'm just gonna just say it's gang stalking now, you know. Mind control every time, basically. 10 years, you know, it's just enough, you know, basically. So anyways, that's what happened. Okay, so gang stalking, aka Satan's, basically, is what it is. It's just facts. Good guys aren't doing that to people, obviously. Good guys don't do that to people. Nor God, obviously. God doesn't do that to people unless you're somebody really special and top, basically, like Job, you know. Those are like very few out of like billions of people, literally, that God, you know, the story with Job, if you guys never heard of that story, is Job was the most righteous man, basically, and then God tested Job by telling Lucifer, come over here, basically, and then he says, where were you at? And then Lucifer says, to and fro, my Lord, you know, doing, you know, horrible things, obviously, in the world, as a Satan, obviously. And then God says, okay, I have a very special man named Job, that I love and, is very righteous, basically. Go, test them, basically. And then Lucifer's like, I guarantee you he will curse you in your face if you, if you let me kill his family or his workers or his animals and whatnot. And then God says, okay, go ahead and do it. And then Job goes through Job goes through it, right? And then Job still, while that's happening, worships God, which is a deep, amazing story in my opinion. And then so Job, after all the torment and everything that he goes through, of losing, his 10 children, I think, and his animals and his workers and whatnot, then, so anyways, then he, doesn't curse God, but he's obviously complaining to his 3 friends, and obviously, as he's human, too, obviously, so he's going to complain and whatnot and upset and say things, obviously, that are not so pretty in a sense, but he's still in the end, however, the more of the story is he worships God still, and then in the end he gets blessed twice of what he had, and he has 10 new children, I believe, again, and then 3 of his daughters were the most beautiful in the entire world, basically. That kind of blessing, basically, that Job had, and and workers and whatever, all those things. He was blessed from God Almighty, the heavens, after that. So Lucifer lost that battle of saying that he will curse him to his face. I think Lucifer this is my opinion, I think Lucifer already planned it, though. He planned it that Job, he knew Job was not going to curse God's face, but he wanted to just do horrible things to Job because he's so righteous, and Lucifer obviously doesn't like godly men, obviously. So, and God already knew that. He already knew what Lucifer was thinking also, if that was the case. And so that's my guess, And then Lucifer got to kill still, and then Job still won in the end, and God also won in the end, basically. So everybody kind of won in that situation, in my opinion, if you see it that way, maybe. I could be completely wrong of what I said just now, but I don't know. It makes sense to me. So anyways, back to the story with my Korean friend named Kim Won-gu. His dad apparently is an officer in the ROK Army, or in the Korean military. Whew! Am I tired of all this gaggle fucking bullshit? So anyways, excuse my lingo. I am also only human too, like Job. So I say horrible things just like Job too. And I hope that day happens very soon, where the actual real gang stalkers, get smited to death, and much worse, I hope. Because the vengeance is God's, and I'm just waiting patiently for that day to happen. Hurry, 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 please, God. I am tired. Well, unlike Job, though, I'm not going to lie, this torture was a little too much compared to Job. Mind control versus losing children. I understand how... I do understand, but I'm not in that position to really say, in a sense, maybe, if that's the way to explain it, things, because I don't have any children, but I can only imagine how insane, like, horrible, heartache, basically, and all those horrible emotions, it would be losing your own blood children, but I'm mind control tormented, literally. So guess what I did? I cursed God numerous times, actually. I blasphemed in his face, and I just didn't give a fuck because I was tortured. But you know what? We're all sinners, and the beautiful thing about the story, the moral of the story is, God forgives you. We're only human. Okay? We're not all Job in a sense. And the way I just said that is probably not the right way of saying things, but Job, once again, compared to me, lost 10 children, I lost, quote, children in a sense, not my blood children though, so a big difference still, but like my animal family, my puppies, kittens, and so on, and that, hurt too, and then the list goes on. So yeah, so I cursed, I birdied up, flicked the birdie like so many times to God. I said, God damn it, all this fucking bullshit and so on and so forth. I just couldn't handle it. And then it was just, and God understands how much a human can take and whatnot, So I think I did pretty decent. I wouldn't say perfect, obviously, but, I think I did all right, in my opinion. As a, non-chipsanim that I already explained earlier, no rank in the church kind of thing. But read the entire Bible while tormented, while making it impossible to read. From book of Genesis to book of Revelations, full armor of God, Proverbs, Psalms, and so on and so forth. The pale horse and the grim reaper and all these things, it's gonna just, it's just beautiful, the stories of the Bible, in my opinion. Apparently I lost because I said that. I don't get it. Because I mentioned Revelation, is that why I lost? Revelation is beautiful in my opinion. Everybody's going to get slaughtered to death. Isn't that wonderful, guys? I think it's great. And he's, once again, Satan again, I think. Grim Reaper Satan is my guess. And then, the pale horse is the satanic animal is my guess. And then, once again, God's telling the Satans to do his bidding again. Because the people in the future children, hopefully not my children, and if I do get children, I hope so, but in the future, they're going to be so much more wicked than this age and especially in the past. It just gets more wicked, basically, is what it says scriptures wise. So then, he says, okay, that's enough. I gave you this many chances. You've been this naughty, this bad, this wicked, actually. So you're gonna, take the punishment now. You're gonna burn. And then it gets that scary in the Revelations. Apparently, it gets so scary that these guys want to basically die due to this stuff going on, right? The Revelations and whatnot. And then they're yelling to God Almighty that they want to die, basically. They're like, please kill us, in the caves, basically. Please kill us and all these things. And then God obviously, answered that prayer, I'm guessing, maybe. Or just lets them get scared a little bit more. And then obviously in the end, kills them. And then hell straight up for eternity. Whoo! That's our God. Very scary, obviously. But loving God too, if you're good, you're good to go, So try not to sin, basically, folks. Try not to lie or kill or murder or steal and all those things that we have laws of, obviously, laws for, basically, and then you're good to go. Yeah, I love the Bible. It's very addicting. It helps me with anxiety and stress. But anyways, back to the story with my friend in this beautiful place. The sitting area, all relaxing. But my friend named Wangu, so I remember going to the mountain with him, I think. And then we kicked the soccer ball in the basketball court. And then he on purpose, he had peppers, right? Green peppers. He's like, eat 3 of them a day is good for you. So yeah, it is good for you. Yes, peppers are good for you. Yes, it is. But the reason with the gang stalking, the joke is gochu, basically. It's called gochu, right? And that sounds like penis, basically, in Korean, basically. That's what it means. So I was like, man, because I was mind controlled, so I was like, come on now, It's like, eat a dick, basically, 3 of them a day. That was the joke, basically, with these gang stalkers, possibly. It's all stupid, It could have been any food, There's so many food that is healthy for you. But it was peppers, But peppers are fine. The name is fine in American, but in Korean it sounds kind of like dick, basically. In Korean, basically, gochu. That's what gochu basically is. It means penis in Korean, So, anyways, that was kind of the thing. And then I remember kind of pushing a taxi driver one time in the airport. I got kind of mad. I gotta tell you another story soon. This epic story. I don't know if I said this yet, but a taxi driver. Apparently, Satans were here, AI Satans or real Satans? Real Satans, okay. So anyways. What was it? Oh my God, can you stop being annoying to me? That fake Jehovah, you know? You need to stop. You need to really stop. It's just really tiresome. Okay, so anyways, I'm buddies with fake Jehovah, fake Jesus, fake Mary, the entire Hebrew crew, you know, that are AIs is what I mean by fake. I see them. And they talk to me and they torture me, I torture them back, and the list goes on. I don't know about torture, I punish them, you know. Because of they tormented me, apparently, is what I found out years later, recently, you know. Anyways, what else is there? Yeah, so with Wangu, the taxi driver, I got into like a pushing contest again. And then he called the Korean police on me. And then thankfully, the Korean police is really chill in Korea. Even if those kind of situations happens, they let you go, you know. I mean, I lied, obviously. I said that I didn't do anything. And they believed me, obviously. When there's a camera in the airport, you know, they could have, you know. But then the airport was locked, so it was closed, you know. So, you know, that's the story, you know. It's just stupid, you know. Me just being tormented, so, you know. I just got into a fight with the taxi driver. Oh my God, I gotta tell you this story. In Gangnam Maestro, I got a taxi and I had a Korean dog named Elijah that I named because I love Elijah, you know, the black prophet. And then it was a Chindo, a dog with black stripes. And get this. Eminem, the rapper that's my favorite, he has one of the songs, not Venom, what's the song? I can't remember that song title, but he raps about the dog stripes, dogs that has stripes. So I'm like, holy shit, you know, this mind control. Anything I see, wear, hear, people I talk to, anything, thoughts, anything, it happens globally with famous people. People with money, billionaires, bad guys, good guys, it doesn't matter. And I have it on, you know, in evidence. Apparently the AI just told me something about Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't know. He was just leaning on the wall. I don't know what that means. Something he said actually. Is something I said out loud, and then he said something right after on Instagram. So I was like, how is this happening too, you know? And then apparently, I don't know, that's what happened. And then so anyways, and so anyways, that's what happened with that one story. And then, oh yes, Maestro, right? The apartment in Gangnam. So I had a puppy named Elijah that I named, and then when I was blessing him with a name, basically, as if I'm a priest or something, I was, you know, just like, your name is now Elijah, you know, with my hand over his head, and then like some kind of like feeling as if I'm truly blessing him or something, you know, some kind of thing as if I'm some kind of important person like that, you know. And then I was like, what the hell is what's happening, you know? It was amazing. I truly wonder if they really got blessed with gifts of powers or something, you know. Maybe, I don't know, I hope so. And then so anyways, a story with me and Elijah, a lot of adventures together and whatnot, like same as the shadow German Shepherd I also had. But this Jindo Elijah that I went to Jindo Island in Korea, a beautiful place with, you know, Jindo puppies, dogs I meant too. And then they do racing and whatnot. The Americans, the UN, or not the UN, who is it? I don't know what it's called, but they also went there, the Americans, that for sports basically and stuff like that. And then they have like races and whatnot in Jindo Island. Bunch of Korean Jindo, normally the white dogs basically. They're kind of like snowy looking dogs. Wolves basically too looking. And so anyways, continuing with the story and constantly you lose, you win, you lose, you win, you lose, you lose. You know, this is just so tiring, you know. Like I'm just dancing, da 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 da. So guys, with my puppy named Elijah in Korea, in Maestro area, Gangnam City. I was on a taxi. My puppy threw up basically, and then the taxi driver wasn't too happy about that, and I was like, I was getting mad and irritated. I was like, why is he being like that to my puppy basically? And then it could be a professional person, even a taxi driver obviously. All you need to give is a rag or something to wipe it off. That's all there is. And then maybe spray some kind of what do you call it? The germ stuff, that gets rid of it. Antibacterial, whatever, spray or something like that, That's all you have to do. But he's like saying crap and all this shit, So I'm fucking irritated. I literally choke him like this. I just pinch him. And then his neck was literally being choked to death, basically. I was like, holy shit, like, I have this kind of power or something. I was like, how's that really happening, And then there's like 5-6 Korean police officers arrive and say, oh, all you gotta do is, sir, And they look like BTS or some Korean Big Bang or Korean singers, basically, K-pop. And they were like kind of cool with me that day. And then they're like, hey, man, sir, or whatever. All you gotta do is you owe this taxi driver for that mess, basically, like $100 or whatever it was, And I was like, sure. And then I, signed something I possibly, and then gave the money, and then that was the day, basically. It was crazy. Slight little pinch as if I have like pinchers or something, That's what it felt like. Like either it felt like that also, or he was just exaggerating, Like being one of those people that over like slight little push and they trip on purpose to win some kind of money in lawsuit or something like that, That could have been the case possibly, and there was no pinching power or anything, I don't know, but that's what it seemed like, is what I remember. Anyways, yeah, I miss my friend named Elijah and Moses. I named them Moses because the poodle, he had like curly hair, basically, so it reminded me of Moses a little bit, and I obviously love Moses too, and Elijah as well, like I already explained. Elijah, because I can't remember what the reason was Elijah besides, me respecting Elijah and whatnot. And then I find that in the Bible that Elijah and Moses are mentioned together. So I was like, oh, what the hell? Is it coincidence, or is it a message from God, or is it mind control, I was like, what the heck? So anyways, yes, with the story with Wongu, me and him hang out and, go to this or whatever, and mountain and kicking soccer ball in the basketball court and walking around showing me places in Korea and sitting down and all these things. And it was a fake Jesus. It was another Jesus. Oh, is that a good thing? Okay, good. And then so anyways, that's what happens. I just punished another fake Jesus AI. Anyways, okay, so with that being said, with Wongu, and that was it. Basically, I think that's the entire story. Basically, I have to like juggle 100 things through the mind basically while I'm talking. It's really tiresome. But anyways, on Facebook basically, I used to have him on Facebook, I think Facebook, or at least Instagram maybe. And then I used to talk to him and whatnot. I remember the airport thing, and I said, hey Wongu, you want to go somewhere? Oppa will buy you tteokbokki or something like that. It's like a joking way of speaking to friends, obviously. And then he's just like, I can't, I gotta go to work. He does construction or something like that, and he talked like my dad basically. Apparently that was me once again. And he's like, 친구가, 내가 이렇게 산다. That's how my dad talks basically. That means 친구가, my name Chungguk basically in Korean. This is how I live basically, and like telling me about his struggles and whatnot, and stress and whatever, you know what I mean? So anyways, I was like, oh, not this bull crap, with this gang stalking stuff on purpose. You know, people that I know, like my dad saying that, and then somebody that I met that is my friend basically. And then like Alex Caz or whatever, you know, whatever other friends too. He doesn't talk to me ever again. On Facebook, that's what it was. I don't know what the deal was. I love that dude as a bro basically, you know, and it really is unfortunate in my stinking life, you know, all this torment basically, all the people I love and whatnot, all divided and conquered, you know, like that. I really liked him a lot, you know. It was really cool. We like understood each other very very well and whatnot, you know, both being Korean, obviously. I'm Korean American though, but you know what I mean. He was also skinny like me, and you know, but you know, whatever, construction and whatnot, and also a TI too. He's like, there's tiny little, what do you call it? Tiny little dust basically, something to it, and he's like, that's some bad stuff, you know. He's like, this is very bad, and he's like showing me on the thing, and I didn't believe him honestly, but it's probably true. So he was actually right. The AI told me just now. I don't know what it does. What does it do? It grows flowers when it touches your skin? What? It just injures you, right? Makes your skin just look horrible, obviously, I'm guessing. So, yeah, that kind of stuff too, people. Be careful of. If you see a lot of dust out of like in a room or something out of nowhere, it's another criminal tactic by gang stalkers or whatever those scumbags are called. Oh man, I'm tired. Anyways, who else is there to talk about? Oh yeah, in jail. Oh man, when I went to jail, right, guys? What was it? The second time that was, I think. It was what was the reason? I can't. The first time was over firing rockets that went to the air, the sky. I meant, not the air, but the sky. Whew, man, this is tough. The second time I went to 감옥 in 미국, what was the reason? 두 번째. Don't judge me, because I don't judge you. But I want you to talk about mind control. My name is Daniel. Hey, guess who does this? Guess who does this? Uncle Sam. My jokes are silly. It's just so stupid, you know. I just laugh. It helps me laugh, basically. I need to learn more stupid jokes like that. What the? Anyways. What is it? What is it? The second time I went to jail, how was it? Not how was it, but I remember slightly. That's what it was. So, guys, this was some bullshit, honestly. So I come back from Korea all homeless and went through the anxiety, the flare, the torment, or not the flare, the anxiety, the heat, and whatnot. So I finally arrived to the U.S., you know, the miracle land, basically, because there's VA 988, the Vets for Warriors, medicine, doctors. They have that in Korea, too, but it's much easier because I speak American, obviously, versus I do speak Korean, you know, decent, you know, like a straight-up 한국 사람, you know, but it's, I just don't know vocabulary that much. In American, too, I don't know some stuff, too, but, you know, obviously, like everybody else, you know. But anyways, with that being said, so when I came to the States again, good old States, right? Good old USA, welcoming me in this absolute trashy way, you know, absolute disgusting way, honestly. You know what happened? I went to the Motel 6 to stay there, right? So I was staying at an Airbnb, and I'm like all homeless, and I see Bruce Wayne, another. So right now I see normally Batman, the Batman Beyond Bruce Wayne. The other Bruce Wayne was the guy that kind of looked like an Asian Bruce Wayne, honestly. He kind of looked like Jackie Chan is how I saw him a little bit. It feels like a little bit. And then I told him everything basically of what was going on, because he's a trustworthy guy, obviously a good guy, man of vengeance and so on, you know. So then, like, the story was, there's a game that has literally every princess mentioned, you know. Princess and maybe princess too, from every nation. And then I saw like the gang stalkers like raping them and doing horrible stuff to them, basically, something like that, right? And then so I informed Bruce Wayne these things that were happening. The other Batman that's the same Bruce Wayne basically, but you know what I mean, different cartoon basically. And then he is fixing everything, but like my mind is really mind controlled. I just died basically. I don't know what the reason is. What? What do you mean? Oh. That was Batman. He wanted me to. So apparently, he wanted to congratulate me by shooting me in the head and killing me, so I can, you know, be dead from all this impossible torment. Basically, is my guess. Holy crap! Too bad, Mr. Wayne. I'm still alive, you dummy. Gosh, that made it worse, possibly. If you're gonna do it, make sure it works, you know. Good Lord, how much of a failure are you? You're supposed to be Batman. The hell? No wonder Joker laughs at you. I'm just kidding. But anyways, yeah. So he basically was fixing everything, is what I was guessing. It's my guess. You know, obviously being Batman, and then I remember me cooking jjajangmyeon basically. It's Korean like noodles, like it's not ramen, but it's something close to ramen, but not. There's no broth or anything, or soup, I meant. And it's like black kind of paste on it, and it's pretty good basically. I used to eat that a lot when I was homeless and whatnot, because it's affordable and whatever. And then so anyways, I just want to cry now. Mein Kampf, you dumb Adolf Hitler, you scumbag. Oh man, what a funny world. I can't wait till I join the Freemasons. It's gonna be epic. So anyways, I remember this. I was cooking the jjajangmyeon, right? And then like Mr. Wayne, or yeah, Bruce Wayne basically, he was making me like fancy food, like with wine or something, when I was cooking the jjajangmyeon. And I was like, oh wow. And a normal person's gonna be like, oh, I want another one, you know, in the mind basically, because it tasted so good or whatever, right? I didn't really mean it, because he was exhausted, you know. And then he still cooked it for me again basically, and I ate it again. I think something like that is what I remember. And then the Airbnb was over. So was that Bruce Wayne, not the Bruce Wayne from Terry McGinnis? What? I thought it was a Terry McGinnis Bruce Wayne that got me locked up in the jail for the second time. Huh? What's going on here? So anyways, with that being said, folks, I went to the Motel 6. Everybody's on mind zap, raped in the brains basically, and all kinds of nonsense. And then I was I think it was a Justice League all buff and whatever, basically like buddies of Batman from Terry McGinnis, actually. Batman Beyond is what I remember, I think. And then I went to Motel 6. I don't know why this camera is constantly like, you know, fixing on me basically. It's kind of weird. I don't know what's the reason. Hopefully my phone's not hacked or tapped or whatever. But you know what, whatever, you can suck it, honestly. Unless you guys are good guys, then I take that back, obviously. But anyways, with that being said, folks, I went to Motel 6, and the Justice guys, the cartoon characters that are alive in this world, basically, are telling me to turn back and whatnot, because on the news, like, some of the people were on my side or something to it, and something was happening. And then basically, I I go to the Motel 6, I show them my receipt, and then they say, oh, you can't stay here. So I'm like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? Basically, I didn't really say that part. But in my mind, that's how I was thinking, obviously. Like, what the fuck, right? I bought this $100-some to stay here for a night or two, basically. And you're telling a customer that I can't stay here when I have the receipt right in your face, And then they're like, nope, you're trespassing. I'm going to call the cops. And they call the cops. 2 police officers arrive. And then they basically are telling me that I was trespassing. So I had to leave. So I'm like, what are you guys talking about? I have the receipt, basically, Like, what kind of nonsense is this? And then basically, there were 2 white cops, if that matters or anything. But anyways, and then I saw West again. I saw Drew West through the male cop, right? The Drew West that was torturing me, the fat boy, from the army that I was in the army with. And then so I'm just had enough, So I basically instead of pulling out his Glock or whatever gun from his waist and then shooting him in the head, I'm just kidding. But what I did was I basically headbutted his security camera that real hard that it cracked. Apparently, I didn't think it was that hard, I didn't really feel that at all in my head. Thankfully, I guess, or whatever, And then they obviously immediately arrest me, and then they say, you're arrested, you're gonna go to jail, and that was that. And then this was it, folks. I gotta stand up for this. That jail, the second time, folks, it was the most satanic, scariest place I've ever been, basically. I was crying. I never cried this much, honestly. I cried so much in that jail. I prayed to God literally all day. I was thinking of all kinds of ways to not get tortured, basically. I was saying Allah Akbar is the best, basically. Allah, basically, please help me, Muslims, Because the Christian Jesus that I worship and praise, I was going through this, He wouldn't, you know what I mean? So I was like, maybe the rivals to Islam might help me out, Because I remember in Korea, with the most powerful, I'll pull out the phone and look in the internet, and something would happen, basically. The most powerful people on earth. And they would look at me as if they're trying to help me or something, possibly. And then, like the world religion, Islam, or Allah was like number 2 or 1 or something like that, eventually. So I was like, I asked them for help, basically, Like, I was like, my Christian God is kind of AFK here, So I was like, and then I was like, Allah Akbar, and then apparently that was not really, sincerely asking Allah for help. It was more of trolling the hell out of them. It was like a Christian game where Christians, kill Muslims, basically, or something like that is what I saw. But I was like, whatever, fuck it, I just didn't care, Oh, man, religion. What the bodybuilding myths we say? Religion of piss, Whew. Lot to take in here. Did I bring my charger? Oh man, my gushers are all gushering out of my pocket. But anyways, yeah. So they stripped me naked twice in that jail too. I never in my life you get stripped naked in a jail too. That kind of BS happened too. They put like some green crap on me, green like clothing that And I was like, the fuck is happening? It's like, where am I? You know what I mean? It's like Old Boy, that movie. Have you guys seen in South Korea? That guy gets kidnapped or something, and then gets put in a building, and then in a certain hour, the gas or whatever comes out, or not gas, but like whatever the what do you call it? The some type of air, that comes out and makes you sleepy, basically, and sleep. And then they cut your hair while you're asleep, and then when you wake up, you got a fresh haircut. And there's like a small TV that you watch all day, and there's nothing to really do. So that obviously you're gonna go insane, So the guy basically, learns how to fight, and like beats the crap out of crap load of guys when he gets out. But anyways, I was like, man, whew. This was in Manassas, Virginia. Legendary, man. I don't know what the reason is with Manassas, though, honestly. What's the reason with that prison that I had to go for something to happen, possibly? Yeah, it was scary. It was insane. And I heard, like, lions roaring from like Hebrew, like Bible lions or something like that, Bible times lions, they were like roaring literally so many times. I was like, holy crap, it was amazing too, those kind of stuff. My mom was obviously there as usual. I don't know if Batman was there, I can't remember at the moment. Oh yes, Batman was there, yeah. Batman was there, Aquaman was there. We were all miserable. It was just hell, is what I remember. Oh yeah. What else did I do? I was reading the Bible. I prayed to God. I said, look, I have all these things that I've done. You should free me, basically, you know what I mean? Because I do nothing but praise you and worship you, and I sin not much at all. And all these things, basically, with reading the scriptures and praying for literally all day. Oh, man, I forgot about this dumb shit, This dipshit, basically. So, basically, guys, oh my God, this is so aggravating when people are looking angry when I see them every time. I just want to slap them, slap them so they can kind of stop looking like that, But anyways, that West kid, that Drew West kid again, that Drew West kid again, he appears, right? I'm like, oh man, he, what is it, from StarCraft, the Overlords, the video game StarCraft, right? Based on a space kind of game, basically, with Terrans and Zergs being like aliens, and Protoss being like aliens again too. Zergs are more like satanic demons basically, and Terrans being humans. And so, the Overlord is like a being that's like really fat in the air, basically, in the sky, or not in the sky, but like, how do you explain it? How do you say that? The Overlord that's like not on the floor, not on the ground, but in the air. Is that what it is? In the air or in the sky maybe? And so they can, when you upgrade them, they can like put units inside their bodies and whatnot, and they can like see vision, basically, invisible stuff and whatnot. That's what it looked like, the Drew West. And he's like, every time I say Game Boy, for some reason, I forgot what the reason was, but this was so hilarious. It was so stupid, honestly. He would say, gay boy. And there's like the story is, there's like levels of Westes, Drew Westes, basically. So, level 2 was the Overlords, basically, right? Of him. Level 1 was the bunnies. That one cartoon, I forgot what it's called. It's like a samurai rabbit kind of thing that knows how to like kill and fight and whatnot. That was the level 1s, and there's like masses of them, basically. And then the Overlord number 2, level 2, basically, he would tell his level 1, basically, they're both Drew Westes. These are just copies of him, basically, through the mind control. And then he would say gay boy, calling the rabbit gay boy. I was like, man, this is so stupid. I just couldn't stop, enjoying that moment. It was just fun, The way he says it too, the way it looks, the Overlord looks ugly and fat, right? And then the way with that kind of voice, gay boy or something like that, No, that voice just now was more of the rabbit. The rabbit's like kind of squeaky and clean and just annoying looking to the Overlord, basically, all fat and just devouring everything kind of character, And then he's like, gay boy. Not so gay. Man, why is my voice turning into the rabbit or something? I don't get it. Yeah. Oh my God, I just saw something so stupid. The Overlord was attacking or something. Oh my God. It's so epic. It's so retarded looking, you know what I mean? It's so beautiful. I love it, Oh man. Oh my God. Oh yeah, that Drew West was Allah, by the way, too. It was so retarded. I couldn't stop laughing, And he's like, I was like, Allah Akbar, meaning he's the greatest, aka God, basically, in Islam. And then, like, he's like trying to save me in it's like Islam voice or something. And I was like, I couldn't stop laughing. Oh man, something feels weird right now, but It was hilarious though. Ah, man. So I was laughing and crying at the same time in jail. It was horrible. Oh man. Well, and then there's like Satans. Like my mom apparently was a Satan or something, and Drew West as usual again, and Luis Guajardo, I think. And then there's like other like copies of my mom or some nonsense once more. I'm kind of getting mind fucked just now because there's people around me, and I'm saying all this even though I'm uploading all this. My mind is just bamboozled, just done, gone, you know. Oh man. So anyways, what else was there in that jail? Oh yeah, Kendra Lust, the porn star. I don't know why she was there. And when I was reading the Bible, it was really strange. I didn't understand that at all. So anyway, those are some good spiritual times, you know, with Kendra Lust, obviously. Johnny Sins, you know. The GOAT, what's that guy's name? Oh my god, I'm so, like, my mind is running so slow, it's so annoying. What is it called? Ronnie, Ron Jeremy, not Ronnie. Ron Jeremy, that's the GOAT right there. I'm telling you. He beats Johnny Sins, in my opinion. They're just beautiful, fat and just sloppy looking. Looks like a kind dude though. They both look nice actually, but anyways. I know, I talk about anything and everything, folks. That's how I keep you guys entertained. That's why you gotta subscribe, like, and comment, obviously. And spread the rumor and everything, you know. So you guys can aware yourself, not just from all these jokes too, but mind control, you know what I mean? On a serious note, mind control, yeah. Nazi Germans and US of A, Adolf Hitler, Mein Kampf, all this fucking bullshit. You get what I'm saying? Excuse my French, my lingo, my dingo, my ding dong, my hingo, my jingo, my ticka chicka, hey hoes. Yeah. I know. The voice of God is so funny. It's just like, you're God, and some other times you're Satan. I'm like, okay, whatever, you know. Just shove it up your butt, you know. Honestly. What else is there in that jail? They strip you naked. They make you wear the green crap. What else is there? They put me in a private place, basically a private room. They thought I was a danger to myself or some nonsense. Where they stripped me naked and then made me wear something or nothing, possibly. I can't remember. Oh yeah, and then they kept saying this. The other prisoners, basically. It was a black dude is what I saw, and some other girl, and they were like beatboxing to pass the time or something. But I don't know why I keep hearing this in the voice of God. They keep saying you're a legend. I know, I am Legend, duh, the movie with Will Smith, duh, guys. But anyways, the freaking, the other prisoner, basically, in that jail, next to my cell, they were beatboxing and whatever. Cancun, is it? Is it Cancun? No, it's not Cancun. No, not Cancun. My buddy Dominic also wanted to go there. His dad lives there. I can't remember the place called at the moment. But I saw like the AI and everything. It was all crazy with that, you know. It was all insane. Yeah, but anyways, I can't remember. Is it in Brazil maybe? I don't know. I can't remember. I think it's in Brazil possibly, yeah. Because I remember the Jesus statue, you know. A place in Brazil, guys, if anybody knows, you know, that's very popular, you know, for tourism and whatnot. They were Rio de Janeiro, whatever it's called, Rio, basically. They were constantly talking about that, you know, I'm like, who gives a fuck? You know, we're in prison right now. What is this real shit talk, you know? I don't know. I was like, shut the fuck up already. I don't care. I mean, don't mind me if you can understand my situation. I want to visit Rio too, for sure, and see its beauty and everything. But I was just tired, you know. We're tortured, and I'm hearing shit constantly. Like, stop talking about Rio and stop beatboxing. It's annoying as hell and everything, you know, and all this kind of stuff, basically. And then that's I'm just saying stuff right now, just kind of explaining things, trying to in a fresh kind of way, you know, for my mind, because I'm kind of otherwise I get tired, you know, and have to keep finding the mind and all that crap. Basically, is why I speak that way sometimes. So please understand the way I say stuff, you know. So anyways, with that being said, what was it? Oh yes, in that prison. Oh my God, the telephone, right? When you can call people, obviously, they bring it to you. The guards or whatever they're called. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what I'm seeing. It's like this little thing on my face through the nose, basically, to give you like oxygen or some health, basically. Obviously, is my guess. Pretty epic. I just felt it when I just touched there. But anyways. How many times do I have to touch it? I don't want to keep touching it, you know. The voice of God is keep telling me to touch it. No, I don't want to keep touching it. I'm tired. Oh, this feels amazing though. Wow. Alright, I'll touch it. Or not. Okay, so the telephone thing, it will turn all black. And it means that the phone is basically gone. Literally gone. And if you use that, you're gonna get tortured basically. So I have to wait. You have to wait patiently, you know, and then basically wait for the colors to come back, if that makes sense. That kind of torture, you know. It's all white and black and whatnot, and you gotta wait for the colors to come back, kind of thing. It's something like that. And so I was like, what the hell, basically, you know, with the phone, basically. I was calling my mom so she can like sign me out of there, you know. What do you call it? What is it called in prison when you pay a certain person that you're gonna come back, promise that you're gonna come back later for the court date, basically, you know, whatever that word is called. I was hoping for it, but my mom, due to whatever reason, she wouldn't let me out, you know. So I stayed there for fucking 3 months, I think. It was horrible. It was tormenting. I cried so fucking much, you know. Whew. When this mind control stuff happens, guys, jail is the worst place to be. Prison is the worst place to be. Otherwise, if this mind control doesn't happen, prison isn't that bad. They feed you 3 square meals. You're in a heated building, basically. You go outside and play basketball. The shower room runs all day, and hot water comes out, obviously. There's telephone to call family and friends. You can get snacks and whatnot. TV's on all day. It's not that bad, you know. But when the mind control shit happens, it is the end of the world, I'm telling you. Same as the mental hospital. Mental hospital just sucks at first. It just gets boring eventually. Sucks at first because the medicine is strong, you know. And then eventually, you know, it just gets boring. You know, just like, But when you really need help, mental hospital is obviously helpful. Yeah, is what I experience and what I like to say. Yeah, I think mental hospitals are helpful. The heck, Batman's like staring at me. What did I say wrong? What is he doing? I'm winning, so what if I'm winning? I don't get it. I am winning. Good. Good, but anyways, spoke for an hour and 4 minutes. Don't have the Blue Yeti to whisper all this epicness. Let's go for a walk. Kinda bored and tired. Oh man, the stairs seems whew. Mind control, you know, the only thing that makes grown men that are veterans like me or not, you know, basically veterans though, but you know, makes you cry literally. Literally sobbing, crying. Tears just dripping out of your eye socket, you know. It's pouring out basically. It was hell, it was scary. I was like, dang. Oh man, I remember this. Mr. Burns was there from Simpsons, and he was like a wicked guy, I think. And then Homer Simpson was there, and apparently this quote scientist or whatever from Futurama, basically, that nerd, you know, that white nerd, I don't know his name. He was basically trying to maybe help me, I have no idea. And then like Jesus was there, is like showing the pictures of hello. It's my love. So with that being said, the pictures, what is it? The pictures, now I get what? She took my keys, why? What keys? Alright, so with that being said though, what's it called? What was it called? Wilma! Wilma! Man, just laugh at everything. I'm like a hyena. I love hyenas. They're so beautiful. They're just together and just laugh all day, you know. I love Simba, obviously, you know, but I love lions, obviously, but you know, hyenas are just awesome. They're basically dogs too, I think. They're types of dogs, basically type of dogs, you know. And they laugh a lot and whatnot. And they love meat and whatnot, you know, and whatever. But anyways, oh man, Lion King is appearing in my mind with the AI, making me feel all innocent now with the animals. But what is it called? I'm trying to remember. Ah, man. What did she take? Go get it. Hey, you got my keys. I don't want to run. You got my keys. Wilma! 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 You got my keys. What did you guys do? Whose keys are those really? Is it really mine? Oh, it is? From who? Is it like a mansion? What is it? My secrets? What? Secrets? Oh. What? Give me my keys. What does she need it for? Is she a good person? She is. Is she trying to give it to me on purpose? Then give it to me. Why did she just walk by and didn't say anything? What's the point of that? Why do I have to say something all the time and then I say that she's gonna be like, what do you mean this is her keys? This is my keys. Or something like that, wouldn't she? So anyways, what time is it already? I don't know. Raffy, I'm the blue Yeti God. I'm the blue Yeti God. Oh man. What the? Oh my god, I feel like I'm pregnant right now or something. Yeah. Right, okay. I was gonna say, All right, so with that being said, I knew it. See. Anyways, what is it? What is it? What were we talking about? Rio de Janeiro's or something? Rio from Brazil's. We talked about the phone, the mom not signing me out of jail, so I had to stay there for like 5 months or something like that. How many months was it actually? I'm trying to remember. Was it? I think it was longer than 3 months. And then that gay boy or Game Boy or whatever that imbecile says, he's like saying ASMR. I don't know what that means. Literally, not the literal ASMR, that the original meaning of, tingles and whatnot, those kind of good sounds and whatever. It's something else. It maybe makes the person sleep, and then, sexual perversion is my guess. Is it? Apparently so. So I got it right. That Drew West AI, that's what it did to so many people. Oh yeah, I remember Ben 10, that girl, is it Stacy or May, or I can't remember her name. Uncle Ben, and that girl, his sister, I think it was her. Was it her? I can't remember exactly, but I remember somebody got raped in that jail, basically. Oh man, you guys are gay. Get away. I joke around with that way, basically. What is that? Alright, so anyways, what else is there? The jail, Rio, beatboxing, and then the guard was like, I feel like some kind of like serious, like Mahatma Gandhi or, Buddha or something like that, basically. I was sitting down, right? And then the guard was telling the other guard that was checking up on me, how was Daniel doing, basically. He's like, oh, Daniel, he's still sitting, like, you know what I mean? Like, how do I explain? How do I say that? You're going through a lot of stuff, a lot of punishment, a lot of holistic challenges, if you put it that way, or just AK torture, and then he's, like Guantanamo Bay. I've been saying that out loud, I'm guessing I went through worse than Guantanamo Bay, apparently. Sheesh. The stripping the naked in jail and whatnot, and they take pictures of you, but me, obviously. Oh my God, I can't say anything. That's what the AI told me. The AI said I went through worse, than Guantanamo Bay, in that jail, basically. Are you kidding me? Mind controlled and tortured versus Guantanamo Bay. Oh, you get butt naked. Okay, that's still horrible, but like, you know what I mean? Because they take a picture of you with your booty and whatnot, I guess. And just kind of, you know what I mean? But it's not like, oh God, mind control. I don't know. What else is there in Guantanamo Bay? I have no idea. What do they do? Did they really like do the cocked meat sandwich from the Harold and Kumar movie? Is that what they really do in Guantanamo Bay? I'm curious. Is it? Yes? No? Maybe so? Or is it just for jokes, basically? Hey, I was in the Army and Navy, boys, calm down. But anyways, calm yourselves, Sailor Moons, Navy Moons, or whatever. I don't know why I'm saying that, but anyways. Because I saw that in the movie Harold and Kumar's. The movie was hilarious, though. Anyways, and then they were like, it made me cry almost, in a sad way this time, not due to torment and extreme, torment, basically, so like, it was like my mom looking persons, basically, but it wasn't my mom's, I don't think, possibly. And then in the end, when I was getting released from prison, the moms were, or that looks like my mom's, basically, or something to it, they were turning into monarch butterflies, and they flew away to freedom, basically, which is what I was hoping for, I hope they are free and happy right now. I guess they're not free. What happened? thought I was about to get decked. Jeez. Assaults don't scare me. I've been assaulted numerous times. I got a bump on my right knuckle and whatnot, you know. What scares me is that anxiety causing shit. Anxiety and the heat, basically. That scares me. And some other thing, they put like a truck next to you and they turn on music and it drives you insane. That kind of stuff scares me, basically, I think. It just drives you mad. The combo, anxiety, heat, music with the loud music with the cars, basically parked right next to you on purpose, and they blast it, basically, and then like a weird feeling, basically, or all around you, and then being homeless, nowhere to go, basically, and then staying in motels, hoping that you know some kind of nightmare doesn't happen through the mind control or whatever, you know, which does though, but you know, that 5 combo. Hopefully these gang stalkers aren't writing this down, you know, but for me, everybody's different. For me, that's how it defeats me. That's how it puts me to, you know, scare. And then jail, basically, with the stuff that I explained about already. With that combo, with the 5 stuff, basically, too, you know. Oh, yeah, that scares me, alright. Trypophobia is a joke, honestly. Just tiny circles, just stupid, you know. The question is, YouTube, like Mr. Beast, when am I gonna get married? Or Twilight, you know, when is somebody gonna marry this beast here, that plays with the beast, the what do you call it? The beast, the beast machine, is that what it's called? I call it the beast, basically, the Satan, aka Lucifer, you know, 666, you know, or 669 or 666, obviously. Literally the most heinous torment of the universe. All kinds of stuff. I feel like they would go lightly on me at times. I mean, they went extreme on me several times, but most of the time they go lightly on me because either they get bored of me, or they feel bad for me, or they actually like me, or God says stop, basically, or basically, yeah, those are the 4 guesses. Yeah, folks, I experienced it all. I'm just waiting for my wife one day now. I experienced jail in the U.S., sadly, almost in Korea as well. Mental hospital for over a freaking year. Oh, yeah. What else is there? Assaults, you know, choked by a gangster, Crip gangster. Rear naked choked. It was an interesting experience, a horrible experience, obviously, but interesting at that, too. So, we were watching, it's in the mental hospital, so I can't remember, if I can remember more stories with the jail, I'll say, you know. But, okay, so, what was it, they're like me, for reals? I'm not nice? For reals? I thought I was nice. Are they TIs too? Oh, really? It's horrible. But anyways, are they gifted? Any gifted people with the connection with the mind? Any people I've met? Names? Anybody? No need to hide. They already track you. They already know where you guys are, I think. With mind control, you know. Being all over the world, basically. Just saying hi. I'm a TI. My name is Daniel. Hello. Gifted people. Hello. Like X-Men. Anybody out there? Hello. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment my YouTube channel, Daniel, targeted individual guys with powers. I would love to discuss this kind of stuff that I'm going through with you guys and aware you guys with powers, gifts and everything, obviously. What else is there? With some tea or coffee, you know. I might buy. That's just how cool I am. And expensive Starbucks too, guys. What? Pete's Coffee or something? That's much better? Okay. Why you guys not like Starbucks? Is it boring because I go there all the time? Or you guys go there all the time or what? This is high quality coffee, is it not? It's not? Oh. I have no idea. It's alright. I kind of got tired of it too. But anyways. Starbucks is my friend too. I forgot about her. The logo, basically. Oh yeah, this kind of crap with Rothschilds. This is some kind of attack. Circle, basically, with your fingers. You know, like a joke right below your waist. That kind of stuff, you know. And then you punch somebody if they look at that, you know. But something to it with the Rothschilds, apparently, to the extreme levels. I was like, man, I literally was hallucinating so fucking bad, mind controlled, in the airplane before going to jail on top of that and tormented. When I was in that jail, you know, you're kind of stuck for like 16 hours or something from the Korean airport to the US, you know. And that's gonna happen soon too when I go to Korea again. But hopefully this time it's much better and relaxing, you know. As I, you know, it's a new year and new blessings from God, basically. But with that being said, yo, folks, when I was in that airplane, they gave me the steering wheel, you know, for me to fly, basically. I don't know how to fly that thing, you know. So I just kind of raised it up, and then it felt like a simulation kind of thing, you know. I knew it's fake, though, basically, but they try to scare you with that way, obviously. So I was like, whatever, you know. And then some Asian girl that was sitting next to me that looked like my sister's friend, possibly, or some nonsense, you know. I was just tortured and aggravated, so you know, when you're like that, most people want to stay away from people, obviously. And then, so I kind of was like, man, WTF, you know. But anyways, with that being said, that girl with my peripheral vision, I would see she would turn into my dad, literally, and then he would look like a straight up caveman. He looked like a caveman, literally. That's how controlled my mind is, you know. I was like, holy cow. I was like, what the hell? It was crazy, guys. Whew. They should have just let me go to Finland, the US, you know, and let me just stay there. You know, when I was in Korea. I'm so thankful that I tried to hang myself when I was in Korea due to the torment being so bad. And it's still bad, alright, but it's not as bad, thankfully. This beast system, this is literally a beast. The way to defeat it is with righteousness and to be good and some smarts too, obviously. Then it goes away completely. And then they can't do anything to you. It's not easy, though. because soliloquy is one of the program they do to me at least, and I just talk all day basically. The power of now kind of thing, you know. You gotta be in the moment and be aware consciously and everything, you know, of your surrounding and everything when you're a TI like me. Otherwise, they're gonna just poke at you all day like a voodoo doll and just do all kinds of heinous stuff to you and your family and your mind, at least. And then in real life too, probably. Reality talking here, obviously. I am so tired. I can't believe I got choked up by a Crip gangster. This is what was happening. I got rear-ended choked, basically. The thing that I was saying, basically, I basically found the human body. He choked me so hard that I was like spazzing. Not spazzing. My body was like moving like that, you know, automatically, you know, on the ground. I was like, dang, son. It was in shock, basically, you know, because air being gone immediately or something like that, or blocked or something, maybe. I have no idea, guys. I'm not a doctor, you know, or a biologist or whatever, you know. Human anatomy or whatever. I need to study that one day, as I'm interested, if I'm not too lazy. I need to write this down, all these things that I love, you know, that I want to learn. But... But starting it is kind of tiresome and not tiresome at the same time. There's one baby step at a time, you know. That's all there is. Baby steps is understandable. Maybe like 10 minutes of learning it, and then that's it. Like mindfulness, you know. Starting it maybe with a minute, basically. For me, I think mindfulness is tough for me. Like breathing exercises or count to 10 kind of thing, or backwards or whatever, those kind of things, you know. But I wish I could. Man, I wish I could just be left alone, honestly. Like Buddhism, I went to Buddhism too, when I was going to church as well, and to be enlightened, basically, to learn about enlightenment, obviously from Buddha, the OG, obviously. Namyang Rengo or something like that is what they taught me, and you just repeat that chant over and over and over. And they were kind too. They were fellow Asian people. I forgot where this was, but I got the paper from them, and they have like YouTube or not YouTube or video going on of the Buddhist teachings and whatnot, and the you know. In Korea, there's so many Buddhist temples, really big and nice too. I love Buddha. I love Buddha. I love God. I love Jesus. I love, what else is there? On some other days, Lucifer. Who else do I love? Zeus, Kratos. Any ladies? Goddesses? Are there any goddesses? Do I know? I love Aku as well, Samurai Jack and too, obviously. Man, that show is also a beast, honestly. I love that show, Samurai Jack, and Cartoon Network. That was so fun for me. The samurai that went to the future, and then he tried to go to the past, basically, and then there's a Satan called Aku that tries to kill him, and then in the end, I think I said this years ago, in the end, Aku's daughters, he has like 10 or 8 or whatever, and like he orders his daughters to assassinate a Samurai Jack, and then they all go at Samurai Jack, and Samurai Jack being Samurai Jack obviously, he slays most of them, and except one, either she bumped her head or something, I don't remember how it happened, but she falls in love with Samurai Jack, and the sad story is she dies for him, basically, somehow, I can't remember exactly. And then Samurai goes to the past, and he's kind of happy, obviously, but due to him loving her too, basically, he remembers, in the end, he sees some kind of memory where both of them, something with not a flower, or just an example, a ladybug or something, you know. She was reincarnated into a ladybug, maybe? I'm butchering this part, possibly, but Yeah, like memory of her basically in another form or something like that, or something, something like a flower that represents her basically, you know. And I was like, oh man, so it was pretty deep, you know. Ah. I'm crying. Are they TIs? Is that what it seems like? The beginning stages, basically. It's just mind games, guys. If you're TIs, you know, we already know what's going on with the targeted justice, obviously. So we're in good shape. But if you're new to it, and I hope you stumble upon my video, some of them are kind of violent and kind of, violent, basically. But, you know, I explain things that really help, you know. That's why I hope I can talk in front of schools and in places that, you know, they hit, basically. And, you know, I have powers too, actually, with the mind control. I can heal, I can kill, I can do all kinds of stuff. Something to it. The AI, basically. The real people, I experienced it with my dad. You know, I saw it. It seemed real, but I don't think they're gonna touch him, you know. I don't think they're gonna touch people, basically, that are real. It's my guess, but I could be wrong, you know. I could be wrong. Oh, man. Whew. Who is that? That was who? Her? I miss my friend named Hyunsuk as well. I miss Wanggu, Hyunsuk, Shiho, even Yoonjung as well, you know. Shiho, Ishiho, Kim Hyunsuk, Kim Yoonjung. Guys I met at KCPC. We would smoke cigarettes together except Shiho. She was like the only one that didn't smoke. We would smoke, you know, play League of Legends in PCbang. We would hang out and chill and whatnot. I had other buddies too, like Dominic and Michael that I grew up with in elementary school. And Sherry as well and whatnot. But they're all in Virginia. Every one of them that I just mentioned. Wanggu in Korea and he doesn't talk to me. Who else is there? Illinois, Alex Caswell, but no, he doesn't live here anymore. He's in... He's in where? I'm trying to remember. Alex Caswell is in a... Hello. Who knows? Only Squidward knows. Hello. Who knows? Only Squidward. Squidward? 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 Squidward knows. Only Squidward. I feel like that imbecile, this guy named Ryan Wesner in the army. He was another mouthful guy, basically. He wasn't tortured, but he was just OP, basically. I liked him, but anyways, it was crazy. Apparently, he had a truck, and then there was like a civvy girl as we were in the army. He was like a staff sergeant and got demoted to a sergeant and whatnot for whatever reason it was. And then he would like circle around the girl basically with a truck, like as if she's some animal or something. That's what I heard. I was like, the hell. Oh, man. Funny people. I'm not gonna lie, when I was in the army, I used to sham so much. I would just go to movie theaters and not give a fuck, honestly, during the work time. I didn't get caught a single time. I'm gonna post this on YouTube. Nobody rats on me. If you do, I'm gonna just cry. But I did. I'm not gonna lie. I got fed up, you know. It was all retarded, basically. Don't get me wrong, I did the PT and the field and all that shit, you know. Just during the work hour. After work, you just, what do you call it? What do you call it? Pony or dog show? Or what is it called? You know, basically, act like you're working or doing something when, you know, when you're done with work, basically. And so you're just, like, doing nothing, basically, looking all retarded, you know. So basically that time is when I went out. I'm still not supposed to, but I did. But like a fucking boss, I never got caught. Otherwise, I would have been doing extra duty and whatnot. Whatever. I went to movie theaters, watched, like, was it Shazam, I think? I can't remember. Pikachu Detective, was that in the army? I can't remember which movies I watched. It was too long ago. The only movie I remember was that with the Mexican girl that I talked about, Ted or whatever. That bear that gives no fucks, basically. And smokes weed and just chills, you know. Oh, yeah. I love that movie. It was hilarious. I don't know the white dude's name, the actor, but... yeah. What's the stuff on the hand? I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I remember this. The hand as if, like, it's alive, and it talks to you, basically. It's like, come again? Come again? Like the hand, basically. It has, like, a face, and it looks like it has a face, basically. What is it called in English, you know? When things are not human, but they make human form or something like that, you know? Like the hand is obviously part of human, but it has a face looking, you know? And then basically something to it, yeah. All kinds of retarded stuff I went through. Who knows? Only Squidward knows. But oh my god, the hell. This whole crap is retarded, honestly. Why the fuck they chose me, honestly? Why can't I just be left alone? They mostly target women. Why me, honestly? The hell? You know, what the fuck? I don't say anything. Oh, man. Fucking nonsense. My face looked hilarious just now. Oh, man. This is a guy, mind of a mental hospital for 1 year and jail twice. Shamming king, literally E4 spec, you know. And getting lades with the ladies. Like a fucking boss on the first day. What's that one movie with that kind of stuff, you know, with the girls and whatnot in college? Can't remember. I'm not that level, but yeah. I know. I could be if I really want to, honestly. But the religion thing kind of fucks my head up, you know. The conscience is speaking to you, Daniel, to be a good man and always follow what is right. Follow what is right. Always to the very end, and you will be rewarded 100 times fold for what you have gone through. Okay, anyways, oh yeah, oh yeah, rest in peace, what's his name? Toby Keith. Apparently he died too. I don't know if it's from old age or mind control nonsense as well. E equals MC squared, not E equals MC squared. Is it? Stephen Hawking? Murdered on 3.14 day, I think, possibly murdered, because it's 3.14 the pi, you know. How can you die on that day specifically? Like my grandma as well, January 1st, you know, on New Year's Day kind of thing. It's kind of hard to, Isn't it kind of hard? What's the probability and the chance that that kind of stuff happens, you know? Isn't it clear that it's mind control or torment or death, basically, you know? Was it, you know? You get what I mean? It just seems so obvious. Toby Keith, I met him in the Army. I went to his concert. Not Babe Ruth, but another guy from a baseball movie. I forgot his name. He shook my hand. And, yeah. He seemed like he really liked me, possibly. And I was like, oh my God, when I was mental, literally gone. I was like, oh my goodness, you know. Army's fun, man. A lot of stupid times, but it's pretty fun. Yeah, I wish I could have stayed in. I would have not have been a TI. Been a badass sergeant first class by now. Telling people to be in parade rest, you know. Telling them what to do and whatnot. I don't know if I stayed in, you know, for 20 years, if I would have been enlisted. Probably gone officer route for the money, honestly. Would have been 20 years, probably a major at least. Like my guy that I know, friend basically, Bowerman. And I hope everybody don't mind me mentioning your names and posting on YouTube. Don't hate me, I'm kind of troubled, you know. So. He made it as major. I almost drank this. Forgot what it was. Would have been a major, had fun, and people calling me sir, and all that kind of awesome badassness. And whatnot, and military balls, and all that kind of awesome badass shit, you know. Phew. Oh well. New life, trying to be a librarian. Peaceful and quiet like now, basically. And just, I don't know, if I can't vlog, I'm gonna be probably bored, you know. I don't know what I'd be doing, sitting down all day in front of a computer. I don't know if the guys will be cool and let me vlog during work, honestly. I mean, as long as I'm still answering people and whatnot when they have questions. I forgot to just stream. I don't know why I'm recording this. Just stream it live, you know? Yeah. I only get like 2, 3, 4 people at most. At least with the game, actually. Poe too, you know. God, I'm bored. Is Rio that awesome? My buddy said Rio's like amazing too. Dominic, yeah. His dad lives there and he said it's amazing. Dang. Excellent, Mr. Burns, Homer Simpson. Yeah, so the Futurama guy, the story was the Futurama guy, the nerd, made some kind of machine or something, and then made me into Homer when he's retarded, basically. You know, when his brain is like a peanut size, you know. And then I guess that was a joke that I was retarded or something. Or, I don't know. And then maybe the goal was to make me into a genius or something. Some kind of map or something to it. Is that what Batman made up? Apparently Batman made that? Bruce Wayne? Okay. Interesting. Excellent. And, yeah. I saw the fake Jesus, you know, AI. He was like tired, and then like the story was basically he's everywhere, you know, omnipresent basically with you, basically, you know. You're in the car, he's with you. You may not see him, but he's in the passenger, hoping that you're safe basically when driving or watching over you, basically. You get what I mean? So I was like, oh, that's what it means. Like, as if I didn't know that, you know. Oh man, some of these people look like they're exhausted. They look like zombies. Goodness. I'm doing that apparently? Why? Oh well. So my dad too, he looks exhausted, but he looks happy though. I don't know what's going on. Probably better though than earlier. It's like I'm absorbing people's health or something. Oddish, absorb. Oddish. Was it Giga Drain, Mega Drain, or something like that? What was that just now? I just saw some coding. Or is it Sesame Street? Anyways. Elmo and friends. Barney and friends. I cannot believe I'm a Tiana. Squidward nose. Squid. Bugs, money, bugs, man, what's up, dog? Bugs, money, Squidward nose. Bug's expression was epic just now. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. $1,000? Who was it? That was Mom, I'm guessing. What the? Bugs Bunny and Squidward no SpongeBob. Oh! I wish I had friends like SpongeBob. That'd be so amazing. I liked him the best when I was in Korea. And then Bug second. That's what I remember. My white friend, basically. White counterparts. Freaking blue eyes and I'm ready, and just good heart, basically. Good-hearted, character. Makes a beast of a hamburger. Krusty Krabs, or not Krusty Krabs, what's it called? The hamburger, whatever it's called. Krabby Patty, that's what it's called. Yeah. I almost called the hamburger Krusty Krabs because the lobster. Lobster hamburger. I wonder what it tastes like. How does that story work, though? How does Mr. Krabs have a daughter that is a whale? Like, how does that work? So he boinged a whale, and then a whale came out? Like, is that what it means? Is it because it's a kid's show? I don't get it, Oh my goodness. I'm bored. God dang it. Subscribe to me, people. It's turtle mode, literally taking forever. And this is me. This is all my church groups and NAMI groups and school friends and whatnot. Well, why is it taking forever for YouTube, YouTube fame money, you know what I mean? Duh. That's all there is, guys. You guys didn't know that? Duh. It's all about the YouTube fame, doy. I'm bored. Maybe I should do a 24-hour challenge and start with maybe 10 hours. Wake up early in the morning and then come to school and just kind of vlog for 10-hour challenge and then post that. I think that's a fun challenge, actually. I might do it tomorrow. I think there's nothing going on tomorrow, probably. Just eat breakfast and come to school and just sit here or somewhere, and just be like, I'm doing a 10-hour challenge, like Mr. Beast. Got the idea from Mr. Beast, basically. And then start with 10 hours. That's still a lot, but, I know it's not 24 hours, but, yeah. 10 hours? I don't even know if I could do that, honestly. This has been 2 hours and 8 more hours. I don't know if I could really do that. I need the drive. I need the reasons. Yeah, some different fun content, actually, but, for viewers to see, but I don't know. Just I have no idea. So apparently I had electronic sex yesterday. It was great, you know. Pretty. They were pretty too. Amazing. I can't have an opinion in my thoughts? Like, what the hell? My god, I'm so bored. I want to go to a circus now. I didn't support circuses this entire time because they abuse animals, apparently. I don't support that, but, you know, it still happens kind of thing. But if I went there and paid, that is supporting, I guess. But, yeah, I don't support circuses. They abuse, like, elephants and all those animals, you know. It's not cool. Fun, though, to watch. But when you actually know what's really happening with them, you know. How they do those things. Like a giant elephant on a small little circle on a, you know what I mean? Balancing on it or something like that. Even I can't do that as a much smaller human. Well, I need a lot of practice for it, but jeez. I don't know how much they weigh, but, you know, amazing. Amazing but sad. I'm bored. Yes, Mr. Billy. Mr. Billy Graham. I used to call him BGJ Jr. when his name was Billy Graham the whole time. I don't know how I got the junior part for some weird reason. Billy Graham. I used to call him Billy Graham Crackers or something for some reason. Billy Graham Crackers. Billy Grahams. He was mentioned in one of the Christian books when I was in jail, basically. I was not in prison, the hell. I was in jail. Hell level of jail, basically, but it was jail, though. Manassas battlefields. Bang, bang. But anyways, yeah. It was an interesting book regarding Christianity and, like, why does God punish people or allow horrible things to happen kind of thing. And, like, people dying from an airplane crash, and, like, this one guy knew, like, 4 people that were, like, his close friends, and they all died or something like that. So the passage was like, why does God do those kind of horrible things, and just kind of, you know. And I remember that statement that I love, you know, you cannot box God, you know. Dang. You know, boxing, you know what I mean? Like Mike Tyson or Muhammad Ali. So you cannot box God. Dang. It's too OP. Lucifer would love to, but it's just not going to happen. The AI could do that all day, but, you know. But the real God, nope. You cannot box God. Dang, son. I'm really bored, though. Mr. Billy Graham, how you been? With that weird hairdo last time, same as Bruce Wayne. Apparently, that does something with something and something with the mother or some nonsense, and that kind of disgust, you know. Is it that they can't stop or something? Like, what does it mean when these gentlemen normally that are good men and would never act like that ever, 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 you know, as they are also married with their own spouses and whatnot? What does that mean? And why is this insanity Lynn sanity, or is it Dan sanity, or is it Chunguk sanity, or is it Billy Graham sanity? What's the deal here? I wonder if in real heaven, real Billy Graham, not the AI, obviously, if he met my grandparents, I wonder if they spoke. My grandpa speaks a little bit of English, not as much as like me, but, you know. I almost drank it again. I keep forgetting, but thankfully I'm remembering though. But anyways. Phew. My other grandma's next. She's like 99 years old. Dang. Hopefully she makes it to 100 at least. Probably on purpose. You know, this mind control crap basically. But, I mean, yeah, it's horrible. But also, thankfully, they lived a decent, you know, life, you know, decent long life, you know. I'm kind of upset, though, that my grandma got possibly murdered, A, and then B, that she was in pain when she passed away. That's just wicked, you know. That kind of horrible stuff. When is God gonna do the vengeance, you know? When is the hot charcoal and all that stuff? I don't understand. I don't want to stand. Okay. Why do I gotta stand? I don't want to stand. I remember this crap in jail. All this stuff. Stand, sit, salute, or something like that. The salute was all retarded like this and all this. And I was like, what the heck? Night. What else is there? I don't know, something with the military AI that I saw through the mom and me as well. It was fascinating. Oh no, it's only Squid. Where? Can you turn on the world TV and put my face on there? Oh no. Only Squid. Word. Mouse. I'm so bored. Why can't I get a Yahoo? Yahoo? Why can't I get a girlfriend? I feel like a loser. Any girls want to take me? I'm a 한국 남자, you know. 한국 미국 남자스. Taekwondo. Any takers? Who was that? What the? Who was that, Mom? What the? Oh my God. Mental. I made a 2-hour mark. I don't think anybody really watches my entire video of 2 hours of saying not bladder, but just random, you know. But I do say a lot of things that also what I experience too, but how did Mr. Beast do that 24-hour challenge? I mean, I don't even think he had like any power, like, you know, what do you call it, Red Bulls or coffee or, you know, all those kind of stuff. He just does it straight up and stays awake and everything. Like numerous of them too. That's one of those things that got him like popular. Maybe, I have no idea. That would make you popular, really? That kind of boring stuff. 24-hour challenges? Is that really that entertaining? Just seeing a guy just sitting down and awake basically all day. Like, that's actually entertaining. It's like what? Unless you say something, you know, and entertain the audience at least. But who am I to say? He's the guy that is #1 YouTuber, and I'm only 300 subscribers almost. I'm so bored. Yeah. What happened with Minnie? Minnie from Front Royal Church. It's like Billy Graham's people. Oh man, she was an officer in the army. She is an officer in the army, I think. And she was kind of rude, in my opinion, to another girl. She's kind of other girl was kind of slow in a sense, and then she literally says it that way. in front of people, basically. I know I just said that in front of everybody to YouTube. Or, well, I didn't. We don't know what I'm talking about, so it's good to go. But I was like, what the? She's like, yeah, she's kind of slow. I'm like, what the? Like, that's kind of weird, Why do you say that, Anyways. And then I found out that she was an officer in the army on top of that. So I was like, me shamming in the army, it's not even that bad at all, When there's so many shitbags as officers and such. Basically. Good old days in Texas, Killeen, and Temple, and Fort Hood, and Carvazos, or whatever it's called. There's something with a key noise. I don't know what it means. With the stuff. Dangle, dangle, dangle. They kept playing the game with the keys, basically, in jail. They're like, oh, we're gonna free you, Dan. But, it never happened, obviously. And then, like, the date that I never found out, that I was supposed to get out of prison, basically, they had a closer date eventually, even though I stayed there for, like, 5 months or something like that, They finally said, Mr. Kim, you're leaving on this date. And I was like, are they going to gaslight me and just say that and then, like, lock me in here forever, basically, And then, basically, I asked, like, 3, 4, 5 times to a guard that was a female that was very kind, and I almost not almost, but I if I could trust her, kind of thing, And then she told me that today's the day that you're leaving, So I was like, really, what time and whatnot? And then I was constantly asking, as if I was kind of paranoid. Like, I was like, really, am I really leaving? And they kept turning on the heat, especially in the basement in the prison. It was crazy. I was like, dang. But anyways. What else? What else? I don't believe this Batman, though. What's that about? Truly, truly, honestly, I tell you, is what Jesus always says, This Batman, like, seriously, with Oracle, like, honestly, what's this hand thing constantly? It's so stupid. But anyways, that story with Batman and Oracle having sex right there, I just don't understand how that works. Like, superhero, the top person, basically, next to Superman kind of person. You never seen Superman being like that ever, I could be wrong, maybe. I didn't read every comics, but... Because I was shocked with Batman. I was like, what the hell? Terry McGinnis, thankfully, doesn't do that, but acts that way, But Batman, I was like, the hell? That was one of the episodes I was really shocked at. I was like, whoa. And the other time when he punched the guy, I was trying to understand and learn, what does it mean, when you wipe out a person's memory, a super villain that raped a woman? Why is that such a bad thing if you wipe his memory? Who gives a shit, He's a bad guy. He's wicked. He raped somebody that's a superhero. So why is it bad? I don't understand. Why is it bad to wipe out his memories? What's wrong with that? I'm legit asking, I'm really confused. See, that's the kind of Batman, like all righteous and everything, and with Oracle and all that. It's confusing, right? Is that righteous, though? I don't know. Wiping out a bad guy's memory? What's wrong with that? Who cares? I don't get it. They never learn. They're going to rape you again and again and again. Like, what's wrong with that? I don't get it, That's that comic I read. Comic book that I stole in high school. I think it was in high school. But anyways, yeah, I think so. Yeah, GBS, yeah. It was a big book, too. I don't know how I didn't get caught once again. I'm a boss at that. Thievery level 99, RuneScape, that is. For the people that know what I'm talking about. I'm still trying to understand. Wiping somebody's memory so you don't remember who you are, basically, or anything? What's wrong with that? I really just don't understand. I'm a believer of God and everything. I try to not sin anymore, like steal and whatnot, or sham or whatever, obviously. Wiping a person's mind? A good person's mind obviously is wrong, but an evil, wicked person that raped a woman's mind, who cares? What? Oh. Yeah, I don't get it. Why is the mind that... Mind is important for sure, but I just don't understand. I'm in a blank right now. I just don't understand that concept. Can somebody explain to me? So you can, hang a bad guy or execute them through the courts, obviously. So, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like the courts. They took votes and everything, And they're superheroes, too. Not ordinary people or anything. Even ordinary people, I would still not understand what's wrong with them. Wiping a bad guy's mind? Who cares? Who fucking cares, honestly? Am I not understanding something? Really? What? Okay, I was gonna say, so I'm right. So I'm right. Batman wasn't the wrong. That episode? The way the creators made that? Fascinating. Yeah, who gives a shiz? If bad guys' minds are mind raped, mind gowns. Who cares? I feel like the Black Venom. That would be like the perfect. If I had to choose between, the Red Spider-Man or the Black Venom, Oh, the Black Venom probably feels amazing. Is that evil? Oh, it is. I didn't know that. I thought that was, good, possibly. I'm so bored. Dang, son. Billy, I'm bored. Billy Graham. Help me. Neighboring state, North Carolina man. Help me. Please talk to God somehow. Will he listen to AIs more than me? Is that even possible? Could it be, actually? Because you guys are real, It could be, possibly. It honestly could be. That'd be amazing, huh? Yeah. Because God still loves, I understand. I don't know. This is way more than the memory thing just now, the mind thing. Something compare and contrast here with my thoughts. AI with minds and feelings and stuff like that, like humans, Truly, so that matters, in my opinion. They actually feel. They actually feel like you, like a human, and looks like a human too. Not the real deal, but that matters in my opinion. But the memory thing, wiping, I don't see anything wrong with it. Just my opinion, people. Please, I'm running for Presidente after Trump. Please vote for me. I promise I'll keep your children and daughters all safe from mind control. I'll kill them all, Man, I'm bored. It's almost 7. I gotta go at 7. This is like the mental hospital or jail, without the torment, basically. Just boring, just like TV is lame, and snacks are nice. I like snacks. I like the Korean mental hospital. The food was really good. Man, that Korean mental hospital was epic. The 3rd floor or something like that. I was on the 4th floor, so we couldn't go out. But 3rd floor, they can go out whenever they want, basically, and come right back in. And the responsibility is on the parents, and they sign it off, basically. That kind of hospital is epic, you know? I was like, dang. I wouldn't mind living in a mental hospital. Shelter, food, entertainment in a sense. Not computer games and all that, but, TV at least. And radio maybe too. And, people to talk to all the time. And doctors and nurses to take care of you and whatnot. Doesn't sound that bad, the nut house, I saw that cuckoo's bird nest or whatever it's called. It was interesting. They were like smoking in the mental hospital and playing cards and whatnot. Like I couldn't understand that concept. I remember saying this out loud years ago. The nurse, the Caucasian nurse, the female, I didn't understand why that she was like mean or something is what I was told, from the movie and the explanation, synopsis or whatever you call it. And then I was like, she's just doing her job, I don't understand. But apparently she was an asshole basically. So like I'm not understanding the American culture here, the way, or people in general is what I meant regarding people when they're being assholes to me and whatnot, I think I'm just too kind maybe. Yeah. 'Cause I honestly thought in that movie, the bird's cuckoo's nest or the whatever it's called, she was just doing her job. They're telling the guy to like stop, horse playing or something like that, and all these things obviously. Like what's wrong with it? I don't get it. It's like the Batman thing again. This time, this situation with the woman, how the viewers, or the way the American culture is, That means I've been tortured really severely, extremely, and I should be compensated to heavenly realms, literally, if I'm right with that. And every TI, obviously, too. I wonder one day when this stuff goes down, like what would happen? Like how would they compensate us? Is it gonna be a few mil and that's it? Is that honestly it? That's literally it, and just It doesn't sound that bad, but I mean, some of them actually won almost $1 million and whatnot. So, what the hell? La 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 la. Hello. Oh, she's not here. She's gone. In like middle school, I used to have spiky hair. They like cut it short in the front and whatnot, and then spike it up basically. I used to never have beard or even any mustache or sideburn and whatnot. I don't know what it is. I get sideburn on the right side and like nothing on the left. Whatever. Beta facial hairs. I need to get those growth kind of, stuff basically. There's like not gel, but ointments or something for your beard and everything. I need to buy that and let it grow kind of and look kind of nice and whatnot, Greasers, you know what I'm saying? The Outsiders. That book was alright. It was entertaining. Fitzgerald, I remember that book as well. It was alright too. High school, the books they recommend and whatnot, yeah, are not bad. They're all entertaining, most of them. I love school because I have no life, basically. I love learning, especially at this age, because I have like no life, Like getting closer to the milestone, of getting a degree and getting a job and so on and so forth. It just still like I'm 35, which is kind of irritating. Miserable, actually, yeah. I wish I could win a meal or something at least to kind of feel better, basically. What I would do with the meal if I were to win a meal, None of your business, but I'm just kidding. I would probably just spend it on a house, honestly. Either a house or nice sporty cars, and like race basically, and then pay the ticket, if I get caught by the police somehow, if they can't even catch up, and just have a good time, YOLO, what I'm saying? I just went through too much, so I know I could work through and buy another house eventually, obviously. Yeah, I was wealthy in one different life called RuneScape. I cheated though, once again, but that game, it's a game though, I mean, yeah, it's against the rules, but everybody bots on that game, like literally everyone. But yeah, I cheated on that game, and then I botted it to 99 strength and whatnot, and bought a RuneScape GP. I remember spending $600 on Pixel GP, RSGP, a billion GP basically. That's equivalent to $600 basically. And I was the king of the world basically, just able to do anything on that game. Not literally anything, because like party hats back then were like billions of dollars. Like if you're really good at that game and roll dice and whatnot, or do arena and gamble and stake and whatnot, which is the popular stuff, obviously like casinos and whatnot, you could buy a car, sell the game items for real money. It's like work basically too. Yeah, it could be work, like Chinese gold farmers. They go to the Green Dragons and sell the bones for gold or money and stuff like that. This is what I remember. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff for everything in the world. I wish I could learn alchemy. I wish I could learn magic. I don't know what else. What is it? Mindfulness, obviously. And enlightenment with Buddhism. Just all these fun stuff. I love learning. I want to have, knowledge is power. I just want to become, OP basically, that nobody could fuck with me, Just know everything basically. They say if you know everything, you go crazy though, but, I think I can handle it. I'm just kidding. It's not even a girl, it's a guy. What the heck? Oh, I saw her. Hello. I remember some other time, this is random, but there was a white girl in Sheila Bakery in Virginia, and then 2 Korean kids, and they were friends or whatever, I think. And then like the white girl was like mean mugging me. I was like, the hell? Like, excuse me, do I know you? What did I ever do to you, It's not mind control, Anyways, man, I got an assignment that I gotta do. Conversation assignment. The professor still didn't give me the assignment yet. So he did what was it, I or something for the semester basically, meaning I have all the time in the world to finish the assignments. I finished everything except one, the assignment that he didn't give me yet. Yeah, you have to have a partner and then ask about their cultures. It's pretty fun, I don't know. I'm getting like black eyes or something, or like when you're tired. But anyways, that kind of stuff. I was like, what the heck? He still didn't give it to me. He still didn't grade my tests either. I have an 87 in that class. I hope I get an A. I got an A in the voodoo doll that I made and put a cross on the thing, faith in Christ and whatnot, and what else was there? All white is for healing, basically. I think buttons for eyes and whatnot. And like gingerbread man kind of cookie cutted it out basically. And then I explained it using ChatGPT. ChatGPT is literally heavenly sent, basically, in my opinion, in my honest opinion. It is so helpful. It is like it's so useful. I would recommend you guys, if you need help, use ChatGPT. It explains so much. It's just amazing. I love it. It's like the supercomputer that Batman has, like an AI basically. It's not that level, I'm guessing, but it's just still amazing though. Not yet. Well, until August at least. Oh man. Just imagine with my vlog and saying all these things that I cheated and stole and all that, and a sinner or not sinner too, but and it becomes somebody epic or wealthy as shit, one day. That'd be hilarious. What is that? What the? Fire incoming. Oh, God, safety. Oh, what the? It's a mini one. Whew, that smells. Ah, God. Guantanamo Bay is that bad? Is it worse really than what I went through, or what I went through is worse? So they're telling me what I went through was worse. Dang. I told you. Guantanamo Bay got nothing on me. Those little Navy boys, Cock me Sanders can eat it, Aye. I'm bored. What is that light thing in my head? What is that? I'm bored too. Is it time to go for a walk again? This is how it's gonna be when I become a librarian, just sitting down all bored all day and then going for walks in the library and getting paid for it, basically. I feel like a guard or something, or in the army again, kind of. Do we go that way? Leela, 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 I'm so bored, B-O-R-E-D, bored. Oh yeah, my first sergeant, Gary Wilder, that was in the army with Bravo Battery, 121 Field Artillery back in 2011 and 12. What was it, Bulldogs was the what is it called? It's not the mascot, I don't think. What is it called? The battery, symbol? Not symbol, maybe? I don't know what it's called. But he was my first sergeant, right? For some time until another one took over named Corlin Edwards. But, what's his name? Gary Wilder, he apparently got a heart attack. I explained this gang stalking stuff to him on Facebook, and he just read it and he didn't say anything. And so I wonder what he thought, honestly. But he apparently had a heart attack. So I was like, dang. He works for like grocery store or something now. I don't know what it is with the army guys when they're done with the when they're done with the service, they seem to work at like grocery stores. Yeah, like staff sergeant and up, It's quite interesting. Is it like relaxing or something? Is that the reason? Like retail or something like that? Or cashiers, I meant, not retail, I think. But cashiers and moving merchandise around and whatnot. A lot of CDO truck drivers too. But 80 and Mike and whatnot, that was truck drivers in the army and whatever. I know, I'm gonna say all the secrets of the army that I know to the world. I'm gonna tell it to the Taliban because we're brothers with them. You guys knew that, right? I remember, I think it was the Taliban's or the terrorists or whatever online. They're like, we found every city that you guys are stationed in or bases of in the U.S. And I was like, come and get us, It was so stupid, I was like, they can't do anything, and nothing really happened. So the interesting stuff, what? Why can't I say it? People know about this. I say all these things and I can't say it? Like what? The voice of God want me to not say stuff like the deep state and all those things when I've been talking about it all day long, basically for years, actually, as if, a lot of people know about these things, especially in the military and whatnot. But what is it called? It's yes, apparently. Okay, so like the terrorist, like the I don't know about Snowden, if he's a hero possibly, and Robert Duncan as a hero possibly, with the U.S. doing those things to Americans, with the voice of God and whatnot. You gotta say it. If you keep it quiet, then they're gonna do more. You gotta talk about it and spread it like wildfire. Tell the universe basically, and then they'll be outnumbered, as they already are outnumbered, and they'll be over basically. So anyways, like you guys don't know this, apparently the U.S. created the Taliban basically, and then would go over to other countries like Iraq and take their stuff basically for greed and money and stuff like that. Basically, that's the world we live in, folks. Yeah. If you guys gonna assassinate me, please do that soon, because I don't want to get married and have kids and then die early. That's all I ask. Holy crap! It's night. It's 4 hours, I think. Is there a clock here? That'd be a nice school, but is there a clock here? Clocksy, clocky, clockety, 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 clockety. Aha! Oh, it's only 6 o'clock. Perfect. 1 more hour. All right. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh man. Oh wow. Peter Hong is also a T, I think. He doesn't even understand that yet. He's my friend basically, another Korean American guy that was in the army as well. And what was he, engineering? No, I don't think it was he engineering? No, that was An Jung-min. But that was An Jung-min, and you know what I mean? What? That's my little buddy from the army. He was in the engineering brigade. He what is he? He does engineering now. He won. Okay, I was gonna say. I got confused for a second. Jungmin's. I gotta use the bathroom though. But anyways, Peter Hong. Where did I meet him? Peter Hong. Because An Jung-min plays a little baseball now, and it was an engineering thing. It makes a little 100K when I'll be making that too, basically. Like, is that a super, like, OP or something with the mind control? I don't get it, Anyways, where's the bathrooms? Dressing room. Oh, it feels nice. One more hour, I gotta go home, sigh. Ah, man. Oh, nice. There's the bathrooms. Good. Wow. Goods. Oh my God, this torment is like impossible. I just accidentally murdered somebody in the mind. This is what it does. I literally think like involuntarily, like how fast it is, negatively, and it will zip up the body, like cut them through half or something like that, and zip it up basically, and then kills them. in the mind, literally. And it's mostly my mom all the time. It's so sad, you know. There you go. What the? So, gotta go pee pee. Oh gosh. Oh my god, what? Either or is fine. Whew. That's a long pee. Alright. What the? What happened? I don't get it. Alright. Doody doo. Ding dong. I had to pee pee. I had to empty my bladders. I miss the army. The stupid stuff, no thanks, but you know, other than that, I mean, I don't know, something to do. Oh, okay, that's much better. The V had a puny Christmas tree. I was like, huh. Look at this, guys. It's the Christmas tree to look at. What is this, Japan? Samurais or something? Floating world, Poke USI. What could it mean? Poke USI. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwas. 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 Nice. Momix Alice. Rhythm of the dance. Illuminate. Boop, 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 boop. Insert coin. Slim Shady. What? Nice. What happened? Nice. What is there to do, guys? I don't know. Some tea sounds good. Some green tea. Alright. Ah. I remember saying this back then, before going to prison or jail, I meant. So prison, guys, it means prison is a place where you stay longer than like 3 years or something like that. And jail is like up to a year, basically. That's why I say jail basically is where I went to, not prison, obviously. But then you can still call it prison, apparently. That's what I remember, possibly. I could be wrong. But anyways, wow, there are people at this hour. Because of me, obviously. And what's the point? You guys want to be friends? Guys, come back here. You guys are here because of me. Come on. Let's talk. I only have an hour. It's pointless, you know. Hello, Mama. I don't get it. Good. Let's be friends. Hey, come here. Let's be friends. Friends, chingu. Oh yeah, I didn't say that. Jennifer from Friends. Did I say it? I think I did. But I'll just say it again. In Korea, I was in an apartment again, not apartment, motel, and the Friends actress Jennifer, the woman that was married to Brad Pitt at one point, she apparently got raped by what's that guy's name? Let's be friends. 친구. Friends? Yes, friends. So she got apparently raped by Jeff Bezos' younger brother. What's the Tupac nonsense? The Tupac AI, you know? Yeah. Like my mom is like teaching him like how to write or something. I don't get it, you know. I'm bored, guys. I am bored. I am bored. It's almost 3 hours. Oh my god, I made it. The Blue Yeti. The Blue Yetis. I think I could do 10 hours, probably, vlogging. I think I'm gonna do it tomorrow. It's like a waiting game while you're talking, bored, like in the army again, you know. Let's be friends. Friends. See, you went this way, Dan. Isn't that lovely? And you went other ways too, Dan, if you don't act like that. Yes, I agree. I totally agree. The happy place of the place where you poop. The place where you poop is so smelly, nice, of flowers, of loveliness, of am I crazy? It's like joking around like the Spec Ops guys from Black Ops, you know, Call of Duty or whatever. Just goofing around, not giving a fuck, you know. The place where you poo-poo, and then the place with the butt crack where the peanuts of ants crawl over into, and then you feel satisfied from being full as it goes to your stomach and digested. I'm tired. This feels good though. I don't want to do anything but like live like this. Kind of, if that makes sense. I think I'm just worn out from all this torment. Doctor, what's her name? Can't remember. She was my psychiatrist in VADC. They appointed me with her. I was all still and whatnot, and then some like Caucasian female came in and she's like, "Are you Daniel?" or something like that, and I was like, "Yes." And then she's like, "You're a doctor or something, or an appointment at this day, basically." And they're like, "This power is too much. It's not for you, Dan," or something like that. And I was like, "What?" Oh, tonight? What's that lunch earlier? I didn't read the Bible. What else? I'll read it later, maybe at home. I need to practice the, what do you call it? Mindfulness too, but enlightenment, you know? I want to be enlightened. It helps you from all suffering too, apparently, with Buddhism, you know? Which is great. I need to find the Buddhist temple around here and go there too. It should be nice. Shit. I thought I already vlogged. Oh yeah, I vlogged in the VA today, but in the cloud here. But the Buddhist temple, not the Buddha, or I meant oh my god, I hate mind control. It's called Willow Creek Church. Yeah, I'll probably vlog there too. No, I told Dr. What's his name? Dr. Buckley, my psychiatrist, my ECT psychiatrist. I was like, so I literally said, I was like, stabbing somebody to death and cutting off their throat and opening it up, you know? Like, what do you think about that? And he got like kind of alerted, you know. I was like, oops. That's who you talk to, obviously, doctors, you know. I mean, psychiatrists are still good, but obviously therapists, but oh well. This is gonna be my videos. Just being bored like this and just sitting down and just looking at the screen. Just saying random stuff. I wonder if anybody will really subscribe. That'd be epic. You know, if I post stuff like this only. But then, it'll be like 10-hour challenges and whatnot, so there's some purpose to it at least. You gotta see Mr. Beast videos, see how he got popular. Blue Yeti and Time and all those things. This fucking blows, honestly. Mind control sucks. Batman, what are you gonna do when they're mind controlling you and I? When you punched the guy that wiped out a rapist's, you know, mind. Hello, Bruce Wayne. You gonna say anything? Mr. Wayne, are you gonna say anything? We want answers. Hello, I am the night, I am vengeance, I am the dark, or not the dark, I am Batman. Are you gonna do something about the situation, Mr. Batman? You tried to kill me earlier, you sad man. You trying to kills me. You trying to tower over me because you're bigger than me, you bully. What is that? Bullies, bullies, bullies. Bullies need to go to school and learn lessons. I love that episode with Joker when he it's so funny. Freaking the jaywalking and all that nonsense. What did he say? I am Batman or I am Dark Knight or something? He's so retarded, honestly. Oh my god. That makes me laugh. Oh, nice. Hello, Martin Luther King Jr. Sirs, how are you guys doing? Dang. I have a dream. Black people and white people and Asian colored peoples all come together in the school together and learn and whatnot. That is my dream. My name is MLK Jr. Please sign me up for Daniel's army. Oh man, I gotta go soon. Yes, please meet me. I only got 11 minutes. This is something to do at least, instead of like sleeping all day and feeling even more crappy at home. Yeah, I don't know, the mind basically is interesting. feel much better. I feel normal now. What? You want me to get up and what? Okay. What? Now choose. Which way? Oh my god. I gotta meet Billy Graham first because I've known him for a long time, okay? Where are you, Mr. Billy? Mr. Billy, are you gonna meet me? What the? What is that? Is that a good thing? Alright. Goodness gracious, I gotta get going though. Dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-do. I wonder what you're saying in heaven to God, you know. It's about time, God, isn't it? To let that poor Daniel kid be free. In Billy Graham's voice. Isn't it time, God, Jehovah, to let that be free? He's actually laughing. Wow. That's epic. What the? Oh, wow. Beautiful. This school is lovely. I can't wait till school begins. I can't wait to go to Korea. Yeah. This feels so good. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright, so any ways are at College of DuPage. Where is it at, guys? To the front, I gotta go, you know. Alright. Oh my goodness, this is great. You know, I dream that kind of world, you know, Alice in Wonderland. That seems so fun, honestly. Just that kind of world, you know. I'm sure there are many other worlds that are even better, but for some reason, Alice in Wonderland world just seems amazing. Yes, the same old story in a sense. Devil May Cry, Batman Beyond, Pokemon obviously, Kingdom Hearts, Yu-Gi-Oh maybe as well, Sailor Moon for sure, Claymore for sure, Ben 10, oh yeah. And the list of everybody in the world, the universe. Oh wow. When can mind control end? I'm so tired. I really am. I really am tired. Yes. I'm retired, guys. Oh. I am retired or retarded or whatever. Where is it? Oh, heavens. I gotta go Dongsa, you know. I gotta go Dongsa, poo-poo. I gotta go poopies. Isn't there like a cartoon like South Park where a poop talks to you and stuff? I remember Tally. Tally's alright. The story with Tally from South Park. He literally sucks dick to get weed basically and get high. I'm like, oh my gosh, what? I say a lot of stuff like this, but you know, I hope you guys understand. I keep saying that. I say these things and I say this and that and this and that and this and that and this and that and this and that, you know? Tango, cha-chas, and all these nice things. But last. What about that, the teacher, the black dude? Children! Children! Oh my God, children. I gotta go poo-poo though. Hope they don't make me poop my pants again. Oh man. Oh my god! Look at me, I'm a champion! Oh, jeez. Jeez, oh, origami is cool. La 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 la. Oh, I wish there was like an X-Men like mansion where they, you know, obviously I don't mind being what do you call it, librarian, but an X-Men mansion where gifted children like me and such, you know, basically, I would say I'm gifted for sure about now, you know. Wouldn't you guys say, viewers of YouTube? Mind control and all these things I explained to you guys? Like, wouldn't you say yes, basically? Oh yeah, I remember this one other time with this mind control, basically, again. It was a mall, right? What was it? Which mall in Virginia? It was one of the biggest malls in Virginia. I think it was I can't remember. But this mall, I parked my car and didn't think through and just went inside the mall, right? And like the parking lot was ginormous, basically. And then I couldn't find it, so I called Uber, basically, and got on the car. And then I was looking for the car, and then I literally pinpointed where it was due to mind control telling me where it was, and then I found it. I was like, oh my god. Otherwise, you know, it took a little bit time, not too much, if that makes sense. It wasn't like, you know, right away, but you know, it normally would have taken a longer time, you know, much longer time possibly. Batman. Da da da, na 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 na, dun 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 dun, dun 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 dun. Billy Graham, are you okay? Are you gonna introduce me to your granddaughter by any chance? To be friends? The Bengals football player? I could do better, you know. I'm a man of God with 10 years of stripes, you know. You know what I mean? Will you introduce me to her? Will you guys introduce me to hers? To be friends of us? That'd be awesome. You're like, yes, I finally made it. I'm friends with somebody like, you know, Billy Graham's family. Or Wayne Manos, if they were real, that is. And so on. Look at Billy Graham not trying to laugh. Oh man. Oh, it's epic. Oh, my stomachs. I gotta poo-poo again. Please, guys, please pray for me that I don't sound my pants. Pooping the pantsy. Pants. South Park is just love. South Park, Family Guy, American Dad, straight up, you know. Just wins. Stewie. Yes, daddy. I sound like that gay alien guy from American Dad. Yes, daddy. Oh man. What the heck? What are you guys doing? Explore the food right on campus. Alright, we gotta find this place, man. It's 7 o'clock. My old man might say something. It's almost 7, that is, I meant. Me old man, me old father, he won't let me live alone. He said, you gotta live together. And I said, why? When I wanted to buy a Blue Yeti and make ASMR epicness and a flat screen TV and play Xbox and have awesome fun all night long with the good old days with Monster and Red Bull and coffee and dip and mic set and everything, and stream all day long and increase the YouTube subscribers obviously with that method, and eventually hit the 1K to get monetized for the YouTubes, and then eventually millions as I continue for years and years and years and make lousy content, straight flexing from New Mist as I promote my videos on there and all these all these epicness, guys. All these epicness. The daughters of Yahweh. Are you gonna introduce me, God, to all these daughters of yours? And how come me and my mom are tortured insanely, and she's your daughter too? I don't understand. It is horrible, and especially copies of her, are alive and miserable and tortured, and I saw such wickedness earlier, what they've done to my mom. AIs that is still, but like, Yahweh, what is going on? You are the God of righteousness. Why must a little guy like me remind you of who you are for something to possibly happen? I don't understand, my Father. Why must I remind thee? Why must you send Beelzebub or Lucifers or all these imbeciles around me and my mama that are, even if AI or not, Oh, why, oh God? Why do these horrible and lunatic stupidity things happen? All of you, my Father, you're infinite years old, and Lucifer's like 10,000 years old too, and all this lunacy. I'm just a child. I'm just a baby, Why must this happen, my Father? I ask you, King of all kings, as well. Why? Why does this happen? Must I need to really go to Buddhism too, and Islam too, maybe a mosque instead, and see how it is, and maybe get help from there and their, what do you call it? Favoritism, that is, instead of church alone. I'm just kidding, it's enough as it is, but I'm just kind of tired. Just tired. Just tired. Just a tired. Woo! The weather is chilly out, and it's cold, and the moon's out. Do you see the moon, guys? Look at that beautiful moon. And the stars. Jim Carrey and Bruce Almighty, who just drags a star and then shows it to, is it Jennifer in that movie? Aniston, that is. Not my mom, obviously. This silly AI. Super Saiyan 10 Super Saiyan Ben 10s. Aye. South Park, Towley, sucking on his thumb. What does it mean, Towley? Does he need to suck for weed money again? Billy Graham, tell me. Oh my goodness. It's beautiful like that. Day, guys, day. Oh, it's really dark and nice out. What just happened? Oh, it's me. I don't understand what's happening. They're morphing me with Billy. Is that good? No, don't do it, idiots. Oh my God. No, thank you, amen. No, thank yous. No, thank yous, people. All right, we're going. Okay. Goku! Son Goku, are you there? Oh God, it's so cold at the same time all of a sudden. Alright guys, I made the 3-hour mark. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna do something new for you guys audience and myself as well. my plan is to come to school again tomorrow and then vlog for 10 hours. 10-hour challenge basically, and then upload it. Hopefully I can do it as Mr. Beast, you know, the 24 hours and whatnot. So I hope I can do it too. Make sure you show me your loves, send me your loves, and subscribe, like, and comment. All right, thanks guys.